Alright, the storyline's got more holes in it than Swiss cheese, the dialogue is corny, a lot of the criticism is valid, but I walked out of the movie theater with a smile on my face because I had a good time watching this movie.
Here at Geek Culture, we love our keyboards, especially with the all-new Logitech MX Keys Mini. An elegant and functional keyboard, its ultra-responsive rounded keycaps are super stable and quiet for more productivity. There are buttons to enable dictation, microphone audio control, and emojis. The backlit keys illuminate when you get close and matches the lighting of the environment you're in. It lasts up to 10 days on a full charge or 5 months with the backlights turned off. To find out more about the Logitech MX Keys Mini and their latest range of products, head over to logitech.com.
What's up guys, it's me Bobby and I'm talking about Jurassic World Dominion, the final film in the Jurassic franchise. The one that wraps it all up. You know, the dinosaurs are living amongst us. The OG cast, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum are back with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard and all the new characters, right? This is gonna be the film that brings us all together. And it's so different now because the dinosaurs now live with us in our cities, in our towns, in our schools, everywhere. They live everywhere. So, does the film address that? Kinda. But it also relies on a lot of the same storylines from the previous other films, and it kind of feels a bit repetitive. And that's the unfortunate part of Jurassic World Dominion. There was a really interesting story to be told here. But for whatever reason, it feels like they always need to have a bad person to be the scapegoat for the entire film. And it's the same thing. It's like someone who's using the dinosaurs for their own personal benefit or greed or whatever it may be. It's the same thing over and over again. And it feels so tiring. And it's like, Colin Trevorrow, I know you wrote this story, co-wrote this story, but couldn't you have thought of something else? I don't know. I mean, it's frustrating because the premise was so exciting. When I saw the trailers, I'm like, wow, this looks really cool. This looks very interesting. I can't wait to see what they do with this. But within the first 20 minutes, you go, okay, same old ball game. But I will tell you this, there is heart in this film, and that heart gives you that Spielberg vibe into it, and a lot of it has to do, as you saw in the trailers, the clone daughter of Benjamin Lockwood that they were hiding for, science reasons from the bad people out there. She gets kidnapped. Blue, the raptor, has a baby raptor. Beta gets kidnapped. And so now Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard are on this adventure to rescue Maisie and Beta. And I got to tell you, Bryce Dallas Howard, I love watching her. She's just so endearing. She's so beautiful. She's so talented. She can do no wrong in my eyes. She directs Star Wars stuff. I mean, she directed some of the best episodes in the Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian, and she's great in this as well. And I have a crush on her, right? So she can do no wrong in my eyes. Chris Pratt's also really good in this. I mean, it's Chris Pratt, right? He's solid in every performance that he gives. And they go on this adventure, and it's very Indiana Jones-like, and they're, going to foreign lands to try to rescue these two. And we get to meet the big bad of the movie, which is like evil Tim Cook meets Sir James Dyson. Literally. I mean, Campbell Scott, the actor, looks like Tim Cook and James Dyson. It's eerie. And he kind of has the same mannerisms as Tim Cook. Poor Tim Cook. Tim's a nice guy. Yeah, he took our chargers out of the iPhone. Maybe that's why everybody's so upset. Who knows? I'm joking. I love Tim Cook. But when you watch this, some of it's so on the nose. You're like, really? Are we really going down that route? Are we really creating evil Tim Cook? But they kind of did that. But he doesn't own a technology company. It's not called Apple or Blueberry or whatever that is. It's a kind of biomedical company, again, getting into all that, where he's using the dinosaurs not for anything evil that we know of, but he's using to find out about how to cure cancer and diseases and to study their DNA, but also give them a habitat to live and live peacefully. And so it's all looks rosy on the outside, but you find out it's not all what it seems. But then you think it's going to be about dinosaurs, right? But it's really not. It's about these, not to give much away, about these evil locusts that were created, and something happened. And then you're kind of like, is this Jurassic World with dinosaurs? Or are we talking about locusts now? I mean, the dinosaurs are there, don't get me wrong. They're there. And they show up repeatedly. And it's fun, but after a few repeated scenarios, you're like, dude, we have seen this for how many films now? Like literally this fear factor, the scare tactic isn't really working that much anymore. But Colin Trevorrow didn't figure that one out. So he keeps repeating it over and over and over and over again. And you have to like, yes, we know the dinosaur is about to eat the person. No, the dinosaur doesn't eat the person. They get out of it. Yes, yes, yes. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So it keeps going on that same thing over and over and over again, which gets to be a little bit annoying. But at the end of the day, all is well. The dinosaurs live amongst us. Look, how'd you think it was going to end? The dinosaurs all going to die? Come on. There's hundreds of thousands of them out there. No, they live amongst us. But yeah, this film had a lot of potential to be a phenomenal film and answer a lot of questions, but it actually just relied on a lot of the old stories of the past to sort of push it forward. And there's two things about this. Either the script was really bad and Universal's like, look, we got to get it out there, so just get it made. It's during COVID. We're not going to be able to maximize a lot of things, so we'll just do the best we can. Or it got really butchered in the editing room. I don't know which one it is, but I do have a feeling there's a better Jurassic World Dominion film out there somewhere. Maybe it's in the editing room somewhere. And I feel like some of the edits were really rough and just they cut for convenience, but it didn't really tie in together. And I mean, some of the dialogue is corny, so you can't blame it all on the editor, but yeah, it's a little bit odd. But I will tell you this, one of the saving graces of this film is Jeff Goldblum. Look, Jeff Goldblum he's Jeff Goldblum, right? And when he comes on, I think Trevorrow just said, all right, man, just be you. Run with it. I'm just going to hit record and you be you. And when he does that, he steals the scenes. He is fantastic. And I always thought it would be awesome to have some really good scenes between, Jeff Goldblum and Chris Pratt, because their humor would really complement each other. You do get some hints of that, but I would have loved to see more of that chemistry, because I'll tell you what, there are moments where Jeff Goldblum is just commenting. I mean, he's just commenting as the character when he sees things around him, because, when he was part of this Jurassic franchise, obviously, there weren't trained raptors, and you didn't have a raptor trainer like you have in Chris Pratt's character, and you don't have, various different, dinosaurs and all these things. So he's kind of like he's like the audience, like he kind of brings us back to reality, like how absurd this all is. And you laugh because it is hilarious, his line deliveries. It's funny how he sees things, and it's OG Goldblum. It's some of the best parts of the movie. So if you like him, you're really going to like it when he shines in this. Laura Dern and Sam Neill, I mean, I think they're really good, but they don't have a lot to do in this movie, which is a bit unfortunate. I mean, everybody reveres them as, oh my God, you're these great doctors and scientists and everything else, and everybody keeps complimenting them on their past works. But, in this, they just sort of kind of make their way through it all, and they're really not the heroes of the movie. I mean, I kind of feel like Trevorrow left that for Pratt and for Bryce Dallas Howard's character. But DeWanda Weiss, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get any pushback on this, but as I was watching her, I'm thinking she would have made a better Reva in Obi-Wan versus Moses Ingram. I mean, Moses Ingram is a very talented actress, but DeWanda has this presence. She has this strength. She has this, man, I don't want to mess with this woman. And she's just got this, I don't know what it is, man. I was watching it, I'm thinking, wow, man, she just comes alive on screen, man. When you watch some actresses or actors for that matter, and they just pop. Whatever it is, the camera loves them. They're amazing to watch. DeWanda is that kind of actress. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's strong. She's independent. You get all this essence from her. And I'm thinking she would have made a better Reva. Just saying. I don't even know if Disney auditioned her for this, for Star Wars. But if they see her performance in this, they probably would have gone, we need to get her in some sort of Star Wars show. Movie, TV series, I don't know what. But she's one to watch out for. I really, really liked watching her. Anyway, outside of that, yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie overall. It's not without its faults. There's a lot of faults in this. And if you want to be a hardcore movie critic, you can criticize this all day long. But you're going to walk out of there with a smile on your face and you're going, okay, the Jurassic franchise is done. We can take a breather and, see what happens in the next number of years. I mean, I don't think they're going to revisit this. I don't think there's any other stories to tell. But it was a good ride. And, thank you, Steven Spielberg, for bringing this to the cinemas way back when. And I can't believe it went this many movies. But I'm glad it's ending now. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like always, follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Be safe out there. And I'll chat to you soon.